too. Selling in nothing, you know. Yeah, I think that is it. They switch it up every day. Yeah, I did switch it every day. Which one?
I feel you they switch it up, you know.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
6:06 p.m. in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and the real thing now starts to end off the station because we go in automation after 8.
Yep.
What going on, people? What going on, heavy? You good?
Yeah, well, I see I was here to hold it down for...
I realize that. I tell them already I want my host for myself, you know. I want my host for myself, but, you know, I can't be vexed with a man with...
Nah, when a man, I need a help. I help. I go and help. Yeah.
You go in morning, evening, night.
Anybody that leave or they have to go somewhere or sick or they can't make it to work,
call heavy. Call heavy duty. Heavy.
The only show I work on yet is the ground report. Yeah, like Andy Williams and Oxford don't get sick at all. Them fellas don't take vacation.
No, them just get sick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they just get sick at the piano. Them do anything across there. But listen, you know, if you're sick, whether radio, TV, private sector, public sector, just call heavy duty. Heavy doing the thing, heavy working everywhere.
I work it. What they say, walk ID. You understand? You come to play.
I'm telling you, heavy
right, so what's going on, Father? What's going on this afternoon? What you have in store? We were supposed to have, I guess, this evening, but it's postponed till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, but it's all good. So we have things to do. We have things to talk about.
Yeah, plenty to talk about. Right. A lot to do.
Yep.
But are you starting it off?
Of course.
Oh, are you starting it? I know pulling up my laptop.
You want to do my editorial? I'm going to do the editorial I want to do?
Yeah, do the editorial.
All right, okay. So I'm going to do the editorial. Right? So let's change up the vibes here.
We're moving from good vibes to editorial vibes?
Yeah, I will do this editorial before we jump in.
All right, no problem.
Good evening once again, Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Talk City 91.1 FM, Marva Road, Port of Spain. I want to tell you about a political pattern. A political pattern that always work, a political conspiracy that works for the detriment of Trinidad and Tobago by a politically wicked, evil party. And I'm going to take you back to 1986, a year where both of my hosts inside here probably didn't born yet. But they will understand as I go along, because this pattern is coming back, rearing its ugly head, and if you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it. So in 1986, there was a general election in 1986, and the two head parties was the PNM and the National Alliance for Reconstruction, the NAR. The coalition of the ONR and the DLP. Is it DLP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the DLP. And let me tell you what happened. In the lead up to that election, PNM was disgruntled. The PNM people of the country was disgruntled. Because just 4 years prior to that, the so-called father of the nation, Dr. Eric Williams, has passed away. And the new leader of the PNM, George Chambers, was trying to reform the party and trying to implement policies to change the old ways of Dr. Eric Williams and how we used to govern. But the people didn't want that. So they called Chambers Duncy. But what Chambers wasn't telling nobody, the secrets that George Chambers was keeping from the public and the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago at that time was that the country had no money. Which was unspoken of in that time. How dare he say that? He didn't say it. He didn't speak a word. He kept it close to his heart. Because just 6 years in 1976, that's a short of 10 years before that, Trinidad and Tobago was the third richest country in the Western Hemisphere. GDP per capita. The money, the TT dollar, was standing proud against the US at $2.25 to one. We had so much money that in 1979, Eric Williams stood up on a platform and said, we have enough money to give each and every citizen $1 million.
We get?
Never. And here it is, in a short space of time, after Eric Williams died and Chambers took office, he realized, but wait now, we have no money. So what they did? Guess what they did? They told no one. They pretend. They pretend to eat, in the words of Louis Antoinette, when the people say, we want bread, we want bread, we have no bread. Louis Antoinette, you know that Queen Louis Antoinette?
Yeah.
She said, if they have no bread, let them eat cake. So they pretend. And so the NAR came in and they promised. The NAR said, give us the opportunity. We will fix Trinidad and have Trinidad better than you ever had it before.
Yeah, Dubai?
We would have bring Trinidad like Dubai. Yeah. They make promises of reform and infrastructure and, you know, taking Trinidad and Tobago into the new century. So that 1986 election, 33-3. 33-3, imagine that, eh?
Yeah.
33-3.
What we get with that?
And a seat that was up for grabs, if they say they had a recount, the man would have lost, but and Arabs so say, lead them with that seat. That was San Fernando East. And guess what? When the NAR swear in and took office in 1986, they came to the harsh realization. They were like, open the treasury door, and you know them cartoon when your mouth drop and your tongue roll out?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, the eye open big.
There's nothing in here.
Where they say, hello, you hear that call, hello. Nothing.
Wow.
And they went to the people and they said, we have nothing. So all the promises we made on the platform, we cannot fulfill it. We have to go to the IMF. We have to cut jobs. We have to cut salaries. We have to introduce new taxes. We have to cut the food importation bill. David Welch, it was the darkest time in the history of Trinidad and Tobago.
That was the darkest?
Well, until Rowdy. At that time. So the NAR government had was to do what they never planned to do. They had to, in order to keep the country afloat, they had was to devalue the dollar. They had to cut public servant salary. They had to take away a COLA, no back pay. You understand? Increase cost of living by 10%. Cut the food importation bill and introduce something called buy local. They had also implement stringent measures. They went knocking on the door of the IMF. Help we. We drugging. We need money. And so the people got angry. And you know what they did?
They vote.
No, before the election, whatever they did. They said they lie. They lie! Robinson and them lying. This is Trinidad and Tobago. We always have money. Just the other day, Eric Williams said we have money to get everybody $1 million. How come it have no money now? Let's thief and all the money. You ever hear that song before?
Yeah.
It's familiar?
Very familiar. They coming from the All the Too Wicked crew.
All the Too Wicked! All the take we back pay. All the cut we salary. All the wicked. The people of the country of Trinidad and Tobago refuse to believe that the former government, which was the PNM government, raped the treasury dry.
Oh, God.
And you know what's happening? Bad press. Bad media. Everywhere you go, everybody bad talking the NAR. They no good. Better we did stay with the PNM. That song familiar?
Very familiar.
Better we did stay with the PNM. Look what happening to we. A.N.R. Robinson and his party came up with an ingenious plan to introduce a tax called VAT. It is called value added tax. 15%. And because of that value added tax, they were able to keep the country afloat. David Welch.
Yeah, brother.
Let me tell you, because of all that was happening in the country at that time, over 10% of the population left and went to the United States, the UK, and Canada, migrated. Some took the family, some of them go, set up, and then came back for the family. It was that sad. People was leaving. That's why the children in the 90s are called barrel children, because the parents and grandparents went away and left them with the aunts and uncles and and other part of the siblings and things, and used to send down barrels for them every week. We play this sad music here now. The people didn't understand or refused to understand or refused to believe that no money in the country or no money in the treasury, and that the NAR government was squandering the money and thieving it out. That talk went so far that in 1990 we had attempted coup.
Oh, God.
where the Jamaat al-Muslimin raided the Parliament building, and you know the story. They raided here too in TTT. Half the city burned down. Looting. Bullets flying all over the place.
Wow.
People died because of a lie. And so, the next election that came around, the people went back to the PNM. Now, I want to come back up the road now. 9 years of Rowley, Imbert, Stuart Young, Hanks, and the whole set of misfits. 9 years. And we know they spend money, but not on us.
Nope.
We know they close on the refinery. We know that they try all kind of, they spend billions of dollars to open this with Nikon and billions of dollars with that and billions of, when they spent all the money in the treasury, they went to the Heritage and Stabilization Fund and take 3 billion. Then 3 billion was missing from the Auditor General report. Then they started to borrow money. They borrow money all over the place from all kind of countries they borrow money from. Say they go down and do this and do that. And nothing was done for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Crime skyrocket, roads bad, this bad, that bad, everything just all over the place. They devastated this country. They enrich themselves, their friends, their family, and their finances. And the people said no more.
I feel my heart hurting.
And they went to the UNC, they said, Kamla, help we!
Help we, Kamla.
Kamla, help we!
We
We
need
fed
your
up.
Kamla.
We need your Kamla.
We love your Kamla.
And they voted for the UNC.
Oh, Lord. Joy.
But as the UNC reach into power now,
Kamla too wicked.
Kamla wicked.
She take my work.
Marsha Walker is saying Kamla thief $1 billion. You hear this kind of evil narrative that started spread already? That song ain't familiar to you?
Mm-hmm.
I am seeing 1986 being played all over again right now. I am seeing Kamla trying to build back this country, and the narrative of the people is that they were not doing the best, or they're not seeking the interest of the people in the country, and all the negative talk they're talking. You hearing people are ready start to say, let me go back to the PNM.
Go back to suffering.
I am telling you, this is a page right out of the PNM playbook. Devastate the country, thief out all the money, and give our next party to try to build it back. And when the party struggle to build it back, boom, we go come back and get it when everything ripe. So we coming back in 2030 to feed off our ExxonMobil and BP and Chevron and Shell and the Dragon Gas and the Mama Tea.
Lord!
And when Kamla open back the refinery, we coming back to get all the money from it.
Nazim!
We coming back to take it again. Because the people of Trinidad and Tobago, in the words of Dr. Rowley, are stupid. But not whilst I have this mic in front of me. Not when David Welch have this mic in front of him. Not when X and Stephon Rees and the Grung Report and all those who come in here, Kingsley and Sweetheart come in here every day to make sure that that never happens.
Never.
Because we fighting against a 1% media who only painting Kamala to be a bad person. Every headline, everything she do wrong. Every headline on the newspaper. Every headline on PNM3. Every newscast is only, look what they do, look what they're doing, look what they're doing. You feel that is being done because the feel to do that is an agenda.
That's an agenda, yeah.
The agenda is to paint a picture of this government to be worse than the previous. So that when 2030 come around, they put the minion PNM in power again so that they could eat and eat at the trough like pigs. They get fat for the last 9 years. So they want back that money. But they know the country not bad state. So let Kamala build it back. Give she that 5 years. Yeah, let she fix it. Let she pretend she fixing the country, but she fixing the country. They want to say let she pretend, but no, she will do it.
Yeah.
She'll bring back this country, and just as the money start rolling in, they're going to come like what they did in 2015 with that email gate and a section 34.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And Kamala lock up 9,000 black people and 8,000 black people and 7,000 black people, and she don't like black people and play with the emotions of the brainless PNM sycophants and them.
Agreed.
The basic of minds play with all the emotions, but this race card they're always doing. Always race card. Oh, she's locked, she closed down CPEP, European forestries. It's only black people she fighting against.
And then benefiting. Go ahead.
And when that happens, and these people who don't understand, they have been hoodwinked, they have been bamboozled, they have been selling a false narrative. They will go to the polls and vote with vengeance. With those propaganda they were hearing all over the news media. And just as the money started rolling, just as the oil and gas money started rolling in, they want UNC to go out the door to bring back PNM. To thief more and send me back to slavery. To get them back crumbs, European CPEP. $5.50 a fortnight. And CPEP $78 a day. You can live on that? Eh?
Nope.
Yeah. That's what I want. But this is what we have to come here and defend. This is what we have to come here every day, David. We have to come here and make sure that never happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to make sure that the Marsha Walker and the this one and the that one on TikTok and all who talking a set of crap whole day on his media, they're only going live about talking to UNC.
Yeah, interviews.
We have to make sure that they fail. Right now, the opposition shaking in the boots, you know. They have nothing to hold on to, you know.
Yeah.
They have already lost Tobago outright.
Agree. You gotta give me fire for that one. You can't be sad talking about Tobago. Give me fire.
Give me fire for Tobago.
Give me fire for Tobago. Give me fire. Yeah.
They has already lost Tobago. Tobago said no more.
Agreed.
We don't want...
Nil.
Oh, this song go, I wish I had it here. Hit the road, Jack. I don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. I don't you come back no more. They already say no more.
Yeah.
We have a local government coming next year. They're hoping that they could just get a little lifeline in that to win a couple of regional corporations to say we still existing.
Yeah.
But we have to wipe them off the map in that local government election.
Let's hope Trinidad
they must not hold no regional corporations in that local government election.
Agreed. None.
We have them on the knees, trying to make them lay down on their bellies. Politically.
Agreed.
That being said, Trinidad and Tobago, understand the mission. We had to work the work now, Satan. We had to work harder now to keep them out of power, to make sure they don't come back. Because their plan is set in motion. Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going, history mustn't repeat itself.
Agreed.
They don't say history doomed to repeat itself. It must never repeat itself. We must never have a 1986 all over again.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Right?
Or 1999.
Or anyway, we must understand that when the UNC come 2030, start to build back this country, because it's going to take a couple of years.
Yeah.
All these deals we now make, all these deals Cameron now make with the US and things, it's not going to happen in a couple of months.
Nope.
The refinery not going to open in a couple of months.
Nope.
If the refinery start to work on, if they start to say they're going to start to work on the refinery tomorrow, it's going to open, that refinery going to open quite in 2029.
Probably.
It might finish in 2029 if they're working diligently.
Probably.
So if they start next year to start to work on that refinery, because we now cutting these to start to get the refinery back up and open, it's going to take a couple of years, because it was done for 8 years?
A lot.
A lot of years. So
years, yeah.
it's going to take time.
Yeah.
Right? Don't wait till the refinery going to get back up. The gas from the Dragon gas don't start to come in. The Atlantic LNG don't start to make money. And money don't start to come in for you to start to get a little kakada and start to get a little riches in the country to go and go back to the PN for them to take it all.
Crazy boy. Crazy.
Or they better don't do that, you know.
Crazy boy.
Or 2029, when things now start to come in, the following years the election they're talking about, I'm not to go after she do all that work to make sure all these things come in. I don't know, or the 9-day wonder mentality. Or I don't know, the 9-day wonder mentality, Trinidadians. Or like to forget, let them forget what Rowley doing the last 9 years, you know.
Yeah. Rowley didn't shut down Petrotrin. His Kamala did.
Anyway, David, the lines and them blazing.
Yeah,
so
right.
people, when we invited to come in, turn your phone on you like to call, you like to take the calls on them. You go ahead, brother.
I feel like this is on the Moscow.
Yeah.
But heavy.
Yeah.
You start heavy.
Yes, that's right.
Oh God,
tell
you
me
start heavy.
Tell me how much we have on the live there already. Just go and tell them share the live.
We going up to 200 already, heavy.
Right, good, very good.
We going good. Heavy, let me make sure and say that as you own that topic, this is the best topic to talk about constitutional reform. Because when you talking there heavy, that is it.
That is it.
Let me tell you why that is it. The only reason why the PNM get to come back over all these years is because the safe seat down there in Port of Spain.
Correct.
The safe seat up on the east-west.
Yep.
Right? That is the safe seat. They don't, no matter what they do, these people, they would always come back in power.
Correct.
And that is the problem.
Yeah.
And that we have to fix. Heavy, that we have to fix.
Yes, was the ULF. Thank you very much
ULF.
for the ULF. Well, I do the coalition with the ONR.
Right.
Yes.
But that heavy, that right there is what we had to fix. And that right there is what Kamala Persad needs to fix as soon as possible.
Yep.
Because if it is that we allow for the PNM EBC to go into 2030, they will do exactly what they did in 2020 to talk about this boundary here and we changing this and we changing that. Right?
Yep.
We need to fix that heavy. Kamala Persad needs to fix that. And agree with you. Next year is a crucial year for the government and a crucial year for Trinidad and Tobago. Because next year will say whether or not the people of this nation really ready for the word called CHANGE. Change. Because Tobago say, yes, we want it.
Yeah.
But Trinidad, you see this nation have a 90 mentality, as they just say.
All right.
We just remember now and then forget later.
Correct.
We forget the past 9 years under Keith Rowley.
Already.
We forget he spent $1 million or $2 million or $3 million, how much for a phone call with Trump when he first come in. We forget the $1 million painting. We forget almost $1 million for roti.
Okay.
Don't forget the roti. Don't forget, he stood up in Parliament to talk about the O'Halloran stain. Don't forget them things.
Yep.
Don't forget Clico. Don't forget these things, you know. We will not forget. Keith Rowley is a man that you do not want to govern Trinidad, but not just Keith. The PNM is who you do not want. You want some calls?
Yeah, let the people
Let me take some calls. Call, I get it, you're live.
Oh, you know how long I waited?
Welcome.
All you need to have a pressure machine. You see, when all you done talk, all you test all the pressure because all you making it, especially heavy. So test
Yeah,
the
brother,
pressure
go
when
ahead.
you done work. Right?
All right.
1986 was not a bad year, you know. 1986 was a very good year because it shows that the country was ready for change then.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you say 1996, I'm a little worried because it was a good year. 1990, well, fellas do what they do and they have the coup and thing, and still after that, they get off.
Yeah.
Technicalities. You understand?
Yes.
Now, I want to say that this government doing a good job so far. However, I think the Prime Minister needs to come occasionally. Don't tell me all the nitty-gritty of it, but keep the population calm by saying, look, people, we are working on A, B, C, D, E. You understand? Even if you want to call a national address, a press conference.
She can.
Well, last year, I know we just have them, but I was looking for one today, but we are none today.
Caller, with all due respect, she can't do that.
All right.
I will tell you why when they come off the phone. I will tell you why. Right? I will tell you why.
I hear you.
All right. We are real calls heavy. Oh, God. Let me go to another one. Caller, get it live. Mute the set now. Mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the radio in the background.
Good job. I
Yes,
am
sir.
calling on the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Sister SA. We need our candidates for Diego Martin, please. Because we have a councillor from Bagatelle Blue Basin. Nobody don't see she believe the corporation is she own. But if you go with country place, the whole place safe and everything. She live in Season Terrace, I know where she live in.
Okay, all right,
That
all
is
right.
my councillor.
Right.
Bagatelle Blue Basin. We need to get rid of street.
Wow.
And we have to take back all the corporation. You see, 2010, how we win Diego Martin Corporation.
Yeah.
We have to take back Diego Martin Corporation. We
win
need to
Diego
take back
already?
Diego Martin Corporation.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And the people in Diego Martin ready to walk the ground.
All right.
All
Thanks
right,
so
brother.
much.
Thank you so much.
All right. 622-4911, 622-4911. Hey, the line's on fire with you there, heavy.
Yeah.
We're just taking calls. We're taking plenty calls as much as possible. Caller, go ahead. You're live. Mute the sats in the background.
Good afternoon, Mr. Heavy and Mr. David.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Mr. Heavy, could you tell me something about Mr. TC, please?
Oh, TC is working somewhere, so he won't be able to come here with us, as I told him before. Right?
So she didn't like me, huh?
No. Normally this had the show was me and TC from ever since the up to election. TC is working in another government office, so he won't be able to make it here to come to the show.
TC get position and go. 622-4911, 622-4911. All right, 622-4911. We're taking as much calls as possible. Call the line right now. I don't remember the WhatsApp, Not this one.
Not this one?
Nah, go with the constitutional one first. We're on constitution. Caller, go ahead. You're live. Hello, you're live.
Good afternoon.
We're going on, Mr. Tabaki.
Good evening. Okay, to the two fine distinguished brothers, Brother Heavy and Brother David Welch.
Yes.
Well, hear what Tabakit would like to see. For the next local election, I would like to see David Welch and Brother Heavy on a ticket for somewhere on the East-West corridor. I'll tell you why. You all are powerhouse. You all speaking out for the people. You all representing the people. And I'm saying this is the time you all have to step up to the plate. Go out there and listen. What you all are doing is true representation for the people. And I'm saying the people will embrace you all. Look, Brother Heavy Duty, and to my David Welch, my brother, Tabakit is saying, look, throw your hands in the ring. Come on, come in the arena. You all would have paid all your dues already. And I think it's time the people will support you all. You all are too heavy roller. So I not to contemplate anymore, but I'm saying come next year for the great-grandmother of all local election. I am saying, Brother Heavy Duty and David Welch must be on some ticket on the East-West corridor. Gentlemen, before I come up, what you all say and what you all think about what I just said?
All right.
Yeah, we like that idea.
Yeah,
I'm not shying away from a challenge.
Okay, very well. So, God stay alive. You all must be on the ticket. I want you all to step up to the plate, represent the people. Tabakita Utano.
Yes, brother. Thanks so much. 6224911, 6224911. All right, so 6224911, we're taking as much calls as possible to everyone online. We have a clip we're going to play in just a short bit here. We're going to be talking constitutional reform in just a short bit. I know there's everyone's waiting for this one. Right, it's a constitutional reform coming. So call live right now, people. Talk to us. What you're thinking so far? 6224911, 6224911. Have you got that right? Yeah, it's enter now. Yeah, it says enter on the keyboard there now. You got it? Close. Yeah, press X there. Yeah. Yeah, right. Whenever you're ready. You want to go with that now?
All right, that's all. You go and take a call.
All right, 6224911. What's your WhatsApp line number?
394-4911. I have a WhatsApp voice to play.
I'll play it now. You can pause this and play the
that's all.
Yeah, WhatsApp voice note. I wanna see nothing until we get our clip sorted. Go ahead.
All right, just
You're getting a WhatsApp call.
Yeah, good afternoon, caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Calling from Santa Flora.
Hey, Santa Flora, what's up?
I top of the world, man.
Yeah, man.
You ain't seen power. We know we will get good things. We are getting to make everybody happy, but people don't want to wait.
No, they don't want to wait. They
don't
understand
what bad country is right now. Country not bad. People have to understand that.
Yeah.
I don't know what we could do to make them to understand what they want back for.
Yeah.
What they should look at is to say, well, they will bring back Caroni in it.
Okay.
Yeah, when Caroni closed up, was no only sugar, you know.
I know.
And they planning to do that?
But,
they planning to open Caroni.
Orchard, they had the animals.
Yeah, to get the plant corn.
And they had how you call this thing? They had market in St. Madeleine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Every Friday, they got caramari. Look at where we have no orchard in this country. Caroni was the largest orchard supplier.
Yeah.
And when they shut down, all the smaller that people had to close down because how you call them? The factory not taking no small amount of orange. So the government kill everything. Agriculture is one of the most important thing, and they kill that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Santa Flora, thank you very much, man.
Yeah. Caller, go ahead, you're live. Hello? Oh, you're gone. 6224911, 6224911. Go ahead, you're live. Yes, sir, you're live.
Yes, sir, again. And now we are Tabaki say something for all you to go up for local government election.
Yeah.
That money too small for all you. All they need bigger than that. Put all in the Senate and prepare all you for the 2020 general election.
All right.
All the two safe seat, all they deserve that.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Carry two safe.
Good day, David and Heavy. You guys are having a amazing show. Keep up the good work, guys. Take care.
Appreciate
it, man.
DT.
Yeah, Trini Trump.
Yeah, Ginny Trump. 6224911, 6224911.
Have a next voice to play.
Yeah.
Yes,
Heavy, good day. Kiana, you know, Robbie Robinson pay for all and take the blame for all PNM mismanagement, right?
Yeah.
What Robertson actually do was basically save Trinidad, you know.
Exactly.
And he paid the price. For the mismanagement of PNM.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man get shoes on
because, yeah, and if he didn't implement the measures that he implemented, we would end up like Haiti.
Yeah, no, he really didn't back down, huh?
No,
he didn't back down.
The measures that the NAR take in 1986 to 1992, no, 86 to 1991, 91, 86, yeah, in 1991, they actually brought back the country on a steady foot. Right? We was heading to economical disaster, being honest with you. Right? And he was blamed for everything that went wrong with the country.
Yeah, I have a question then, right? I feel like I'm a caller now. I have a question, right? What he was doing back then, boy? All right, I'm sorry.
I'm going to tell you what back then.
What our and your parents were doing back then? Take a call?
Somebody paid.
I'm taking a call, right?
Yeah.
Caller. The fine, just call like go ahead, live.
Yeah, boy. All that rubbish and still give me caller.
What you say?
It still give me caller.
Caller was under Manning.
6224911. 6224911.
$24 million for the phone call with Trump.
It's 24 million. Is that 3 million?
No, 2.4 million. Sorry.
2.4 million. Oh.
Yeah.
I get scared there. I say, but my history wrong.
We have some voice notes here to play.
Yeah, take it.
No. We don't have
I
have a break to take. And then after that, we have to go for the playway.
Who's the last caller then? Let me see who the last caller
there?
No, I'm gonna see who the last caller go be.
I have two voice notes.
Play the voice note.
Ravi, good afternoon. It's first time caller here. I'm in Port of Spain.
Port of Spain.
I now listening to the program here. Everything you say from the beginning was true, was the gospel truth. You didn't lie. Everything you say was true. I 64 years, I can tell you. Born and grown Port of Spain here. Everything you say is true. You didn't lie. The US dollar was 2.42. $2.42 Trinidad dollars to $1 American dollar. I can remember very good. I do a lot of traveling all over the world and things.
I can travel on that.
You ain't lying.
Oh, somebody sent a long message here, boy.
Play it now, last one.
I think is more than being Madam Activist Marsha Walker, who's spreading propaganda in social media platforms. So there are many others who are conducting the same ideologies. For instance, like Keisha Jackson, Rhoda Barrett, former radio station announcer Pastor Google, probably Pierce Robinson, Nicholas Jaikaran, probably Wendell Eversley, even Suzette Lowe, and there are many more, only just a few for now, I stated. And you see all them names she call it?
Yeah.
All them names she call it. At a point in time.
It was UNC.
Yeah?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them was UNC.
All of them. Anyway, let me go for the break. He's in the clear.
But they're fake. Have you the fake?
Let me go for
they
a break.
They eating our food. That's what they eating. They eating our food. They think you are not eating. Yeah. Every you eat. Well, you doing every shift. Take the break.
I had to do every shift to eat. We go for the break.
Anytime, anywhere. Join us now.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here with voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
We are back.
Yes, we are back. We have plenty voice notes.
Yeah, we have plenty voice.
Voice notes. What we have going on? Let me take a call real quick.
Yeah,
we have time for a call. Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Hello, Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
You're talking about TNM of days of old. You stop too short, you know. You should have let the people know how Auntie Camilla get into power in 2010 because of the pressure that it was under with Mr. Patrick Manning. You allow Collar to bleed the country.
Yes. I will do that. I will do that the next day. Yeah, because I just
every project was run over cost.
Yeah. I will get a history between Manning and Kamala back in the day.
Yeah, that's called that. Yes.
It's called that. Right? All right, no problem.
Yes, good program.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You have a next one?
6224911.
Press voice note.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heavy. Remember this line? I vote for PNM and local government is I vote for local government reform.
Yes,
right. I remember that.
Yes, that was a mantra. I vote for the PNM and local government is I vote for local government reform. Every year.
And nothing happened. Nothing happened with reform. They went through and tell us how hard it is to get anything done in the constituency. It's had to go to finance.
Yeah. After the local government, I would have come with a rhetoric.
And then nothing. They didn't fix the process.
The first person to get killed in that coup, 1990, was a police officer. He was blown to pieces with a bomb right in front of the gate on St. Vincent Street. He was blown to pieces. They sent in a car with bomb and blew him up. You hear? First person, Solomon McLeod. They kill him.
And he also sent a WhatsApp message. I want to see you. I am an ex-police officer. I tried to meet you before, but every time I try to meet you, I never lucky. I have real serious info for you. I live on Corey Street, 3 houses from Jason De Silva. I will tell you things that will shock you.
Don't mind come to the station?
We had to interview him first outside. Get the information. Make sure the information.
Meet the security outside for you.
Next thing the man don't want to come in the station. You have cameras here. Next thing the man want the information the man want to give
So
you.
you going by the man house?
No.
3 houses away from Jason. You trust that?
Let me tell you something. I just go anywhere in Trinidad.
In Trinidad?
You know me, I go in anyway.
You use heavy duty.
I heavy duty.
Use heavy duty. You pack it.
We have a call?
Not yet. 6224911 or we going.
You only have 2 minutes again to go for the play up to the play.
Why you read it out? Why you read out that in the air? Why you read out that in the air? I would have met you. You didn't have to read out that in the air.
Now man listening, right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. No, God, when I said when I said we're supposed to put don't read it on the air, right? Next, sorry about that, but you have to put that because when I send a message on the WhatsApp, it's something to read it. You understand? You're supposed to send. Don't read on the air.
That your WhatsApp or that company?
No, that the company WhatsApp. That my WhatsApp.
You obviously
that is the that radio station WhatsApp. Anything sent there is what people send to either read or play or anything like that. I should just say, I have something to tell you. Don't read it on air. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. I really apologize for that.
Now I know you live in 3 houses from Jason.
Oh God. Anyway, moving along. I'm apologizing. I didn't know. I just read all the things have been put there to read.
What you say now? He
deleted messages.
Don't worry, brother. Don't worry. You're safe. Your information safe. But it's safe. I hope. Let me go to play. Where we are? News? Yeah, let me go to the news up to the play.
Right, so we go for the news up to the play. Keep a lock right here at the Talk City 91.1 FM.
A gust was reported today.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Yes, people. We are 12 minutes after the hour of 7 p.m. And everyone should be home by now.
Right.
I don't have my under the radar news, The news fine under the radar. I forget.
Yeah. Well, you have this clip to play.
Yes. Well, this clip fly real far under the radar because it aged well and then it didn't age well at the same time. I know we wanted to talk about constitutional reform for a while there, Heavy, and I think if we ever talk in constitutional reform, then we need to bring a Basjo Pandey way because he spoke a lot about the proportional representation style of governance, and I think that fits what you were speaking about there. You have anything to say on it?
Let me listen to the clip and then I'll make my comments after.
All right, sounds good to me.
People in the country, not necessarily those who have been elected. Because you see, an election does not necessarily throw up intelligent people. Often it throws up a man with a big mouth. I thought you all were going to say yes, one is speaking to me. But that's all right. So that if our country is to be run properly, we must use our best brains. How are we going to use our best brains unless a president elected by and responsible to the people, see the connection, has the power to nominate, select his cabinet. Having selected his cabinet, the president now formulates his policy for the year. But in order to implement that policy, he must go to the parliament for monies to implement. But the parliament he's going to is not the present one we have. The parliament he's going to is a unicameral government. that has also been said here. We are too small a country to have a dual Senate. And in fact, the Senate was only introduced into the Constitution because we were following the British pattern. They had a House of Lords, so we must have a mini House of Lords. They serve no purpose, really. If the senators want to represent the people, let them be responsible to the people. To whom are they responsible right now? To the president? No. Those who are nominated by the PNM are responsible to the PNM. And those who are appointed by the PP government are responsible to the PP government. So already there is a duplication. The 9 others that are appointed by the president is responsible to nobody. So we do not need a bicameral government, we need a unicameral government. But a unicameral government of a different kind. A unicameral government that is made up of about 100 members. Already we have 74. So 100 members, but 100 members elected on the basis of proportional representation. Now I've heard a friend of mine across there talk about the complications of proportional representation. I suggest the simplest form of proportional representation, which is if we have an electorate of 800,000 persons and a parliament of 100, then any person getting 8,000 or more votes is entitled to a seat in the parliament. It's the simplest form of PR. We don't have to go through the second preference votes and all that sort of thing. What is going to be the result of this? What is going to happen? That kind of voting is going to break the historical pattern of racial voting that has plagued this country for decades. Come the next election, if the elections are held under the present Constitution, we shall repeat what we have been doing for 50 years. That is to say, one group will be in the opposition and the next racial group will be in the parliament and so on. But if we go on the basis of proportional representation, then people will elect members on the basis of their economic as opposed to their racial interests. The farmers will get together and say, we are going to put a member in parliament because whenever we elect anybody else, they don't represent us, but we are going to put farmers, a group of farmers are going to get together and they are going to put 4 or 5 farmers in the parliament. The taxi drivers, the business community, even the churches if they wish. Whoever, in a multicultural, highly plural society that we have, it is the only way in which there will be the broadest spectrum of people taking part in the political decision-making process, which is what we are saying over and over. We want the people to participate. Where are the people? Where are they? So that basically, and I want to confirm what somebody says. Just as your paper that you have submitted there has said, you talk about the social contract, the Hobbesian type social contract and so on. Well, I believe that the manifesto, the Constitution should provide that the manifesto constitutes a contract between the government and the people. Which means that the people will have an opportunity to take the government to court for damages for not implementing the manifesto. There are several other things I'd like to talk about. I know I do not have the time. You probably don't have the inclination to listen. Okay. I went to the opening and I heard it said that some people were talking about constitutional amendments. I want to emphasize that this is not about constitutional amendments. It is about constitutional reform. And constitutional reform is a completely different thing from constitutional amendment. For example, if you're going to change the structure of the parliament, I think chapter 3, chapter 4 will be totally irrelevant. The world does this. You can't amend that. That has to be replaced. It has to be reformed. So I also agree with my brother here about local government. Local government being reformed. I was going to ask you whether we'll have local government elections after reform. But you didn't answer the first one. I don't expect you to answer the second one. So, Mr. Chairman, there are lots, I have to say. A lot of what has been said today, you notice what is happening? What is happening is that people are getting up and representing their interest, what they are feeling about themselves, and they want to see a remedy in the Constitution to the interest of their problem. Therefore, whoever, I think the first gentleman said, process. The Constitution will succeed depending on the process. We've had constitutional reform before, they've all failed because the process was wrong. And the process, you rightly say, is to draft a constitution and throw it before a taxi driver and throw it before a farmer from Barrackpore and say, comment on that. He cannot comment on that. In fact, the process has been wrong. And what kind of process do you need to really get the people involved? I hear so much talk about the people. I don't see the people. I don't see the people. In order to have the people participate in this constitution, you must go and find out what their problems are. And they will tell you what their problems are. Don't ask them to speak to me on constitutional reform. They would not have read the Constitution. I will not ask how many people here have read it because I do not intend to embarrass them. But that's not the approach. You've got to go to people, and when I talk about people of the middle, lower income bracket and so on, who will never be at these meetings. You've got to go and find a way to go to them and say, please tell me what are your problems, what bother you in your life. If the Constitution, the purpose of the Constitution is to make people happy, tell me what is making you unhappy. And when you've got the answers to them as to what their problems are, your job is to put into legal language the answer to their problems, and that is the Constitution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
So yeah, that day was Basil Pandey, late great Basil Pandey, speaking about constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago. What day he said was a lie.
That happens to be one of the greatest speech I ever heard by a politician in Trinidad and Tobago. One of the greatest things. I don't know how come I never heard that speech. Where you found that?
For real, you never hear that?
No, I never heard this one here.
Okay,
no.
yeah.
But I know you always used to advocate for constitutional reform.
Yeah.
But first time I'm listening to this speech here that he's making about constitutional reform.
And I tell myself whether to cut it out or...
No. I like where I left it. It have me really... Thank you, sir. You know I like these things, eh? Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Right? I hold in high esteem now. Right? Don't worry, I go root for you. If you're going for election, I go be a campaign manager. Right?
Later that too.
Right. Now, for the people, for the listening public who... Because a lot of people don't understand what he's saying there. A lot of people, most of our listeners right now want to know who we just played there.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to break it down for them in layman terms.
Yeah.
Right? Our constitution in its current form, right, is not working in the benefit of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
Let's face it. It's not.
Correct.
The constitution in its current form was written by a tyrant. Right? Written by a man who was egotistical, who was a narcissist, and he wrote the constitution with no opposition. right? It was a time when he it had a no vote campaign back in 1970s, and that when PNM won all the seats in the parliament, right? And he took that opportunity to rewrite the colonial constitution, taking it in pattern of the as Basil Pandit say as the law as the British Constitution, where it have lords in the lower house and upper house and all the things.
Which they change,
right? Which they change already, and we still using it. And he's saying that we don't need that here. Our country is too small to have this Senate and lower house and upper house and all this thing, right? The Constitution is current form makes a prime minister, right, a king. But just the word prime minister under it, right? But it actually make you a king, right? You have a whole special branch of the police unit that is on your beating call, right? For you to tell them what to do, whatever they want to do. What the powers of a police officer. It's not like the special branch have a little more powers than a police officer because they assigned to you, right? Then you have the powers to appoint the chief of defense staff, the chief of everything, fire service, you appointing all of that, right? But they answering under the disguise, they answering to the president. Understand what I'm saying?
And that's supposed to be the people.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be the people.
And then the president is appointed by, again, the...
Well, you also recommend who should be the president.
Exactly.
You understand?
Parliament, can I slip my mind? Who appoints the president? It's appointed by it's a committee in the parliament. I forget what it's called them.
I forget what it's called them. Yeah, that recommend. They send a recommendation to who they want to be the president. I think it's part of the judiciary, right? However, this and he mentioned it.
The electoral college.
The electoral college, yes. Then the prime minister appoints everything else. Once they win, appoints all the state boards, member, everything is surrounded, right? And then he have his cabinet, and the cabinet now make all the decisions for the country. So they don't make decisions on your behalf; they make decisions on their behalf. You understand? So if they want to make Frederick Street a up street tomorrow, they can say Frederick Street is a up street tomorrow. Rising Road, switch it wrong, right?
Yeah.
They can do all of that. You understand? They can do what they want. Right? And then there is the opposition with no powers, because they are just there to oppose. Right? And then you have the only safeguard, right? Not only that they have all the powers, they have influence too. So you as a prime minister have influence into the selection of the police, the commissioner of police and all this influence that you have too, right? And not only that too, the only safeguard that you put in the constitution, right, to safeguard the so-called ideology that you go and safeguard whatever decision is made financially by any minister or any member of your cabinet, is a permanent secretary. You know that?
You're surprised with the PS part.
The only safeguard, right, to safeguard the citizens from the ministers and the cabinet from doing what they want in our ministry is the permanent secretary. Right? The permanent secretary, there's a reason why they call them permanent secretary. Right? They're always there. Regardless of what government comes in, there's the permanent secretary, right? That is why when certain ministries have a certain permanent secretary, they move them and put them with a permanent secretary who they think have the party's interest at heart. You understand? Because permanent secretaries are human too. You understand? They will be affiliated some or whatever, but they're not supposed to be here, right? So, but we never know who changes a permanent secretary when a permanent secretary retires.
Okay.
We don't know how that process goes. Who appoints a permanent secretary? Like if we say you do 20 years as a permanent secretary and you have to retire, who's going to replace you? How are they going to choose the next permanent secretary to replace you?
Usually they choose from within the ministry, the most senior.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the only safeguard to safeguard the thing. What Basil Pandey is suggesting, right? Scrap all that, right? Scrap the whole constitution and come with a new constitution whereby there's no prime minister, right? There's an elected president.
Yeah.
So when we go to the polls, we go into the polls to elect a president, right?
Commander-in-chief.
Right, a commander-in-chief, right? Then we vote for representatives in our community, right? And what he's talking about proportional representation is that if I like David Welch in my community, once David Welch reached 8,000 votes, he inside the parliament to represent, right? So Lavantilis Mova have 22,000 people eligible to vote, right? Whoever goes up, and if I go up and you go up and Renzo go up, right? And each one of we get 8,000 votes, right? Here we inside, representing for the people who put we there. Not so much a party and not so much a race. You understand what I'm saying? So as he said, the farmers and them, right? If they think they want a farmer in the parliament, they will come together and choose a man and say, what? We want you to go and represent us and seek the interests of us. So all the farmers in the country go say, all right, we go with this man here, we like eating the thing. If you in the community and they think they want you to help them fix a road and get things and whatever, get water and whatever, they feel you the man, they like you, they vote for you, they put you there to seek their interests. So all the people in the parliament not obligated to a party, but obligated to the people in the community. You understand?
Yeah.
So now, it has no cabinet. It have a House of Representatives representing the people. So all the decisions being made in there is to the people. And then you know, we direct to the president what you want to do for your community, and he's entitled now to hear all they need to get and whatever the case will be, and assign a to do the various jobs in it. So with that being said, right, you eliminate the racial voting and all these things. You understand? You're voting for people who are seeking your interest. So now the people have somebody who they put there to seek their interest and not the interest of the party or themselves.
I like it.
You understand?
I like it.
And that me breaking it down for the people and them who listen and don't understand. And what he's saying there, if you put out a manifesto and said, vote for me, I'm going to do this, that, and that, and that manifesto now becomes a contract, right? And if you don't fulfill that contract, the people have an opportunity now to sue you for not fulfilling your contract.
Yeah, forget the suit part. I can
Right?
do with the recall.
And then it have the recall where they can go now and say, well, all right, we don't like how you move and we go and recall, we vote and we go and pull it out and we go and put somebody else.
Yeah.
You
like
understand?
The recall part.
So it gives the people more power.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is what no government wants to do. They don't want to relinquish that with that power that is already there. Giving people power, right, means that they have to work, they have to seek the people's interests. You understand?
Yeah.
And Bazio Pandey is on the right track there, right? And that is what's called constitutional reform. We go into the lines right now. The numbers are called 6224911.
6224911 and 3944911.
Yes.
As I was talking, the lines was blowing up and I said, heavy.
Yeah. That I understand what I mean. So if you want to call in now, the numbers are called 6224911. And tomorrow, next week, I'm going to play back this again.
All right.
Right? Because constitutional reform is a very
important and big topic.
Correct. We need that in this country. Right? What we have right now not working for us. This back and forth, PNM, UNC, racial divide, thing. You understand? It just you have to wait until you get a prime minister who really for you.
You think Kamala could be a president?
Yeah, but I think before Kamala leaves in her tenure, she should change it.
That's a big change, Heavy.
No, you need 3/5 majority to change it.
No, that's a big change. Caller, you're live.
Caller.
Good evening to the program. Good evening
yes,
to the co-host and host, Brother Heavy and Mr. David Welch.
Yes, sir.
Tabakit here. Let me add 2 cents quickly to the editorial. Now, one of the things that the former Prime Minister, Mr. Pandey, was also looking at, whereby the member of parliament, they're going to see about the constituency, and they take a senator, which they make a minister to see about government affairs.
Yes,
so
yes.
what is happening? Thank you.
Yes,
and why that was suggested, you realize that you would be able to implement the goods and services to your constituency. And I think that's a boss model, because I'll say this quickly. You see, with the workload of a member of parliament and now a minister, even though that member of parliament means well for his or her constituency with the type of work and all these things. So I think that particular part in the Constitution where you have the upper house, in the upper house, you now take them and you make them a minister. I think that part in particular where you have them serving the constituency and you make the senator now have him as a minister seeing about ministerial duty. So that part in the Constitution, what Mr. Pandey would have requested, I think it's timely. But again, now one of the things you all was looking at searching for in the conversation earlier on is the Electoral College.
Yes.
Now, the Electoral College that really nominate
the president,
our so-called rubber stamp president. And of course, correct. Well, that's the proper term. The rubber stamp.
President has no power.
No, don't say that. The president has some power.
Government of the day would have the majority of votes, and they put that. But coming back to the point, as I take my leave, we now need to look at that model where member of parliament sees about the constituency. You make a senator, you make a minister, so then the constituency would get the most out of the member of parliament. Tabakit out and off, good program.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much. 6224911, 6224911. I think the making the MPs a minister, when was that brought up? Because was it under Kamala Prasad regime it was brought up? I know it had a point where it was brought up.
Yeah, when in the 2010 election, that was spoken on the platform with the People's Partnership.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. In the 2010 election, that
but
was
she
mentioned. She made reference to doing that. She had planned to do certain amendments to the Constitution.
Change it or?
Well, make amendments. That's why Pandey say making amendments is not as the same as doing constitution
I know
reform.
they were against each other a little bit there, but but the making MPs a minister, I agree with that one, because if you're a member of parliament you should be focused on
your constituency instead of being focused on the ministerial post.
I think I heard it also. Called Vasan Barat, Vasan brought that up as well.
But Vasan was there all the time with on that Pandey with that same thing, so he knew what the agent Pandey wanted to do.
Yeah, caller, go ahead, you're live.
Good night, everyone.
Yes, good night.
Great program.
Welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Information, Camilla is very good with that section issue, and we have so much more to hear about. Today was the anniversary with African Indian United and Jack had went down to Caroni.
What's today?
And then they went further.
Yes.
When the people requested that they go to Cuba, men, Daga said, come on, let's go. You understand? And they went to Cuba, and what PNM did, they cut down the bus service. The cut off the bus
service, yeah, so they wouldn't be able to come back up from Cuba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And thank God, I mean, the people house
them from to the in the night and give them food and water and thing and and the next day they come down. I will have to bring. Here's what I'm gonna do. Next week I'm gonna dedicate a day.
Bring on one of the brothers. I mean, he was on TV some time ago.
I think the only brother is Mohini?
Yeah, Mohini. He just be in town there all the time.
All right. I have Clive Nunes' number too. No, he could give a good account of that too.
Yeah, Mohini is the right one. Yes.
All right, no problem. I will try.
he was on TV with some other information sometime last week.
But I have the whole documentary,
Yeah.
that I could play live on the air in parts, so people will understand what happened back in the 1970s.
We need to get these things out to the people.
Yeah.
Real history, man.
I could do that, right? Thank you very much, caller.
We get NCB. That's how we did get NCB and things like that. People to work in the bank, and then after we got NCB. You understand? See, I mean, there's a lot of history there, but keep the information coming, man.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
Agreed. Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
brother.
I see international news and now going on Facebook. I see Jake Paul running.
Who?
Jake, you know Jake Paul?
No.
You don't know Jake Paul, boy? You know Jake, right? Jake Paul running as a politician now, boy.
And where?
In the U.S.
I don't know who's that.
A boxer, a YouTuber.
A YouTuber?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know who's Jake Paul.
Anyway,
Forgive me, I'm an old man.
Yeah, I realize that.
I only play young boy, but I age.
But heavy, you can make some music. You can mix that tune. Yeah, you can DJ.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can DJ.
Thank you very much.
Go to customer there.
No. Thank you very much. I'll take my compliments. I'll take my flowers.
All right. But yeah, man, constitutional reform, heavy. You're going to talk to us about it a bit more.
Yeah, I think we have a break to take here. But, I believe that in order for us to go forward in a direction that will benefit us in the future, we need constitutional reform. This constitution that we have been governed by over the last 50 to 60 years.
The history.
It is, first thing first, the person who gave us this constitution, right, is a tyrant.
Don't forget they hand us our independence as well.
And, well, the people who hand us our independence, better they didn't hand me nothing. No, I'm being honest with you. I am saying, if we were still under the British, we would have been better off.
Yeah. We might have been speaking a little bit of twang.
We would have been 10 times.
Hold on. I think he could point the British accent there quick for me. I think he has.
You have a British accent?
Yeah, Pony Mike.
Let me hear UK accent.
Family in the UK, you know. Give it.
Talk to me. Talk to us in some. Give me some UK accent. Say anything.
Come on, man.
Good afternoon.
Top of the evening, folks. I don't know what to say.
Oh God, you're killing me right now.
You say something about bruv.
Yeah,
bruv.
Anyway, we would have been better off.
Yeah, agreed.
Think about it. There's a British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, boy, BVIs, boy. We're going with the BVIs, boy.
They're still under the British and they're going pretty good. Right?
You know, there was a point our economy was toppling out of the UK, boy.
Yes.
That's impossible to
remember
think of.
The UK don't produce or manufacture nothing.
Yeah, but that's impossible to think of.
Listen to me. After World War II, right? Trinidad and Tobago economy was better off than the British. Why I think they give the United States chagaramas and all of that? Yeah. You know, because they was owing them in aid and all of that. They were bombed almost out of existence by the Nazis.
Look at the UK now versus looking at Trinidad and Tobago. I don't think a whole lot of heavy. I really don't think that people, and this is what has frustrated me. I do think people really understand where we are now and who we are. Not just where we are, but who we are as a people and who we should be as a people. We produce great talent. We produce great opportunity. We produce great resources. We produce carnival. I don't think people understand that and understand that when you look at the United Kingdom and places that Trinis want to run away to, versus what we supposed to be as a nation, boy. It just blows my mind that our budget is now almost going to be $1 trillion budget heavy, billions of dollars. You taking that call?
No, I'm taking that call. I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I want to say something before I take that call. Right? Because you open up a can of worms. I had to come here. I had to come here.
Go ahead.
I had to come here. Hold on, callers. David Welch, you barely scratch the surface. Trinidad and Tobago was created by Almighty God.
Definitely.
As the greatest twin island nation in the world. And God so loved this twin island nation. He blessed us with abundance. And let me list them for you. Top of the list, oil and gas.
Truly.
Top of the list, oil and gas. Our location, strategic location, the most southerly isle of the tropical Caribbean.
Yeah, boy.
We escaped from hurricanes. Tsunamis, you name it.
Volcanoes.
Right?
Yeah.
On top of that, we had a huge sugar industry. We have the most top of the line cocoa in the world. The best cocoa in the world.
Sweetest,
the cocoa that every chocolate factory
should have.
Would want. Right? We have the A class that won many competitions all over the world to create the best chocolate right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Can't disagree with that.
We have fertile land for agriculture.
Oh, yes.
That can plant almost anything.
Correct. Remember to stop importing apples and grapes? Yes.
We have the only pitch lake of its kind in the world. Now, listen for you. I'm going on to line show way at you. We have one of the richest mineral waters in our seas because of the Orinoco River running straight to the Caroni out to the seas that create a huge fishing life in the oceans. That fish, we have abundance of fish in the oceans to make it in simpler terms to get. You can go out there and just catch fish if you want, because fish come in for the minerals that coming out of the Caroni and the Orinoco, all the waters that the minerals that they feed on that. So we have fish that come in all over the waters, right?
Wow.
We have a Caroni swamp exotic that have the scarlet ibis bird, the only place it nests in the world.
True. How we forget the scarlet ibis?
Okay, let me go. I ain't done enough. I'm going still. We have some of the most beautiful beaches in both islands. Right? Sure. The both islands are unique for tourism. We have lakes and waterfalls and rivers and streams and pools. Our northern range is full with green and life. Right? Go there again. We also have bitumens.
Yeah, bitumen.
Because we have aggregate where we can get gravel and sand and all these things to make stone and quarry stone and blue stone and all. We have all this on this island alone, eh? On this island alone. Yeah. We going again. We have a diverse culture.
All creed and race, right?
Of all creed and race here. Mix up like a kalalu, like a pilau.
That tastes good.
That is like a bus up shot.
Like the coleslaw?
Like the coleslaw, everything. Our food.
Get me hungry.
Our foods. Our dishes. I tell you, chefs just talk about we dishes here. You understand? Then we talk about we culture, but we steel pan and we tassa and we chutney and we soca and we carnival and we mass and we everything and we music.
Well good.
Talented people from Trinidad and Tobago has gone all over the world. Talented singers and actors and musicians. We have it here. We have it here. Oh. And we have a people that is so friendly that anybody go, if you have a friend with a Trinidad, you go other islands and they will tell you, if you have a Trini friend, you have a real friend.
A good friend.
You understand? Yeah, we have that here. The question is now, after God bless you with all what I just called it, right? How did we mess up that? With only 1 point something million people, all these resources, we can tap into all them industry to make money. Every single thing I call it is money.
Yeah.
It have countries don't even have one.
True. Singapore don't have a refinery.
Singapore have nothing but people.
Same population.
Same population. And richer than us by far. All what I list out there is money, you know. So why do we have people here suffering? Why do we have people living in this? Why we have all these murders and killing things? Let me tell you why.
Why?
3 letters. P&M. 3 letters. P&M. They had it the longest, they had it the most, and they had the most boom under their tenure. We can't, let me tell you something, people don't understand, you know. Trinidad and Tobago need a little understand. For you to mess up that what God have blessed us with, you have to be the devil. You laugh. I'm not laughing, you know. You laughing. For you to mess up the Garden of Eden, you have to be the snake.
You have to be the snake.
You have to be the serpent.
Agreed.
You feel that just so shadow saying snake in the body's there?
Everybody taking calls.
Take calls.
We're taking calls. Caller, you're live.
Good evening. I had to come in quickly with this editorial.
Yes.
I'll tell you. One of the things, as Heavy mentioned, the P&M, one word come to mind. Greed. And I'll tell you why. Going back to the days of O'Halloran and the former first Prime Minister daughter, Eric Williams' daughter, you remember she was the first millionaire that Trinidad ever had. So what was happening? They were pilfering the resources to friends and family in Canada, in Hamilton. If you all know where Canada, Hamilton is in Canada. And there's where people like O'Halloran, all of them at that time would have been taking money like a dose of salt. So this country, when Brother Heavy was naming the wealth of the nation, what is happening, it is no two ways about it. The P&M, the Marabuntas, the pilfered, they went with the money, they give it to the lackeys and all of them, and that is why this country, they rule for 60 years and pilfer and thief the money. Tabak out enough.
All right,
Tabak, we have to go for a short break. We have to play that. We have to play that. We have to go for a short break and then we come back right after that with more calls. I see you guys calling. Holy line, we're coming back.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I'll go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Yes, we're back on the inside here, Trinidad and Tobago. 2 minutes to the top of the hour until 8 p.m. in the Republic. 7:58 right now for those of you that are still on the nation's roadways. Get home safely. Heavy boy, we really raise a fire in here, boy. We pull out the real, I don't want to say dog, yeah, but that's what my mind to say. We pull it out. So therefore we had to continue. It's on a different day.
Yeah, we have a caller. We have a call in line already. This person is trying to call a long time here, so we have to take it quick. You
have a minute.
Yeah, caller.
Yeah, good idea, Mr. Welch and Heavy. You forget cotton. You forget the citrus.
Yes, I forget the citrus. I forget the citrus industry. Yes.
Yeah, and the cotton industry. And the coconut industry, where you used to get coconut to make coconut oil and byproducts in CGA.
Yep.
Have a pleasant good night. Tomorrow, please God, everybody have a blessed evening.
Yes,
and let's share the love.
Caller, go ahead, you're live. You have a short time with us.
Good night, David. Good night,
brother.
Heavy.
Yes, brother.
Heavy, David, I don't want to get this thing mixed up. The devil is the devil. But PNM is a cult worse than the devil.
You're telling me?
The devil now will still have a heart in my teeth. You see 10 things, it might take 5, but the PNM, them is a cult by itself. Them is the worst of the worst.
All right, caller, thank you very much. Yeah, so that we gotta go. We gotta go. Sorry, people, we gotta go. Right, we're out of time. Until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place, on Under the Radar. Go ahead and...
Yes, sir. Well, keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do, Trinidad and Tobago. If you can see it, then you can 100% be it. And remember, the moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born.
Yes.
Have a great night.
Yeah, man.